Okay, so here we have an FMI pump motor. I don't have the wet end attached to it, and I do have a bit of a little custom jig going on there. We're not going to worry about that for now. What we're going to discuss is, here's a situation that may happen and how to fix it. Now, there may be some instances where if you have an FMI pump where you're spraying for a while, and then all of a sudden when you go to tell it to spray, nothing happens, but if you come to the back side of the thing and just tap the piston or the collar on the wet end, all of a sudden it comes to life and everything's fine again. What's causing that? Well, the FMI pump is a brushed motor and has brushes inside of it. So what you may want to check for is the brushes themselves. They may be dirty, they may be corroded, or they may be damaged. So what we do is, on the FMI pump, I know I'm kind of starting a little soon here, we have these little lugs right here, these little caps that have a a flathead screwdriver marking on that side, and then one on the opposite side, one for each wire terminal, the red and the black. And you want to check both of these. So what we're going to do is we're going to unscrew one here. We'll see what happens. So once we get this unscrewed, it's spring loaded, so be careful about that. This is the brush. So what you're going to notice here is you have this block and it's curved. Now the way it's curved is the curve is supposed to match the curvature of this body. So in this case we would be putting it in this way. If we turned it 90 degrees, you'll see that it's flat, and that's what we don't want to do. So make sure when you're pulling this out and putting it back in, you keep that thing curved with the body of the pump. So one thing we can tell is this pump right here has a little bit of dirt coming off of it, because some of it's actually starting to come off onto my finger here. And this dirt, and you can kind of see like there's a little bit of like a black carbon buildup right there, just a little schmeg. Those little things can cause this pump to not perform optimally. So how can we fix that? Well, if it's not terribly scratched or scored, which this one appears to be pretty good, then it just may need a cleaning. And all you need is some paper towels and a little bit of isopropyl alcohol to wipe it down. By the way, this is going on during the whole COVID-19 issue, so isopropyl alcohol is kind of tricky to get a hold of right at the minute. But if you have some, that'll be preferred. So all you have to do is just wipe it down. And you can see right here we got, some dirt buildup there. And once this thing is all dried up, we can put it back in. That's why we use the isopropyl, because it dries pretty quick. Again, make sure that the curve is going in correctly. And then we just use a flathead screwdriver to tighten it back down. And then we do the other side, and we do the same thing. Sometimes these don't like to come out so easily. Like that one, I had to use some tweezers to pull out, but same idea. You can see that one has quite a bit of schmeg on the side there, so let's clean that off. Now we got that all cleaned up. And again, make sure that that goes in curve matching the pump motor. And there you go. That's how you clean and check your brushes on your FMI motor. If you have any questions, contact the service department at ADAPCO at 855-782-3378. We'll talk to you then. Thanks.